I'm hoping they do justice because my
I'm gonna have to
problem,
hide. I'm gonna have to
the
hide for
Resident
this one
Evil
because if they
movies
mess it up,
suck. They're terrible. Even
I see.
I would
This is
watch
where
the
I hide everybody
I
because
would rather
Austin
watch
gets mad.
I would watch the what's the director that did those seven terrible films? Why am I blanking? Is like
Oh, oh! I
Alex
got you. I got you. I got you.
Anderson, I think
Everybody.
is his name. Why am I blanking his freaking idiotic
Um,
name?
you mean the guy who actually did the movies?
Paul Wes Anderson. That's why. Oh, that's who I was thinking of. I rather watch those films than the previous Resident Evil film that we got. That was
That's crazy.
because at least
Wow.
those films from the first three I actually seen of, I think, or is it just two? It might have been just the first two. I've seen, but
Okay.
like those films at least are hilariously bad. The one that came out recently, no too long ago, uh, just was just a terrible film and just wasn't very
Yeah.
well executed. But Zach Cregger is a director who I really like, and he came out and said he's the one that's directing the next Resident Evil film. Um, he said that this movie will be set in the game universe, but none of the characters will be in it. And
Which is
which
strange in my opinion.
it's strange, but I have no problem with that, for
Okay.
one.
Wow. Okay.
Because technically what you could do is look at this film as a Resident Evil 7 situation, where Resident Evil 7 is focused on a complete new set of characters. It had its own story, and it was actually pretty good. I Resident Evil 7 is my entry to the world, but my favorite one is Resident Evil 2's remake. Like that's like my favorite game. But
Oh,
seven is just a great entry to the whole universe. And it's
which is interesting to me because I feel like, wow. Okay.
well,
I didn't
it's
know.
not really a
Yeah.
direct sequel either. So you can get into it without playing the
Sure.
other games.
Without
And,
having to, yeah.
And I think this would be good as well for the franchise instead of just trying to go back and like, all right, well, let's turn the first game into a movie. And it's like
They always do that crap though. They don't.
they do, but it's like at that point you might as well play the game, which we'll talk about soon, where you should just play the game, instead of watch the show. But yeah, and like I have no problem with them doing this. It still has to be good. It still has to be a good movie. Um, And who knows? Like the characters could have a small cameo towards the end, like Chris Redfield did with Resident Evil 7. Like it does. Like I honestly, totally fine with this as long as the movie is good. And I'm curious to see what his direction is with it because I think he's a fantastic director. I really liked what he did with Barbarian. Unfortunately, I didn't really enjoy Weapons. Did you see Weapons yet or no?
I didn't. I I got invited to go and I just did not prioritize it. That's
Yeah.
the stinky thing. I wish I would have.
It's okay. A lot of people might be upset with me for saying that, but
I was gonna
I
say everybody I've talked to has loved it, weirdly enough.
it's the story is a mess. It loses its tension like 40 minutes in. So, um, and that's all I'll say about it. But it's nothing mind blowing, and I'm a little confused on why people think it is. So I don't know. What is your really thoughts on this, and
Look,
how do you see this
so
going?
look, the idea and quote that says it's a different story but a love letter to the game. Anytime I read stuff like that, I
This is
think of like
the last guy said that when he was making the previous film. So that's I don't
they're
know.
like this has nothing to do with any of the original source, but it is a love letter. Cough, cough, Halo, cough, cough, Rings of Power, cough, cough, all these other things.
They're
They
saying it so they
say
can do their own thing, but still be respectful.
correct.
Yeah.
And it's like, why not just say it's your take on Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Like, you got hired for the job, so go out there and do something different. And if people don't like that, they can go apply for that job and not get it. I mean, what the semantics of some of
Boycott the
these,
film. Yeah, let's do
yeah, you could
that.
do that too. the semantics of some of these people are so crazy because they're like, I'm like, well, what was the point of even telling people it's a different story, but
You know what would have been
it's a love
insane
letter.
if they didn't come out and say that this was a Resident Evil film. It's just a new Zack Cregger film, and when you watch the film towards the end, it's revealed to be a Resident Evil movie.
Oh my goodness.
That's the big twist.
Now it sounds like you're gonna try and coax people to go watch it without telling people what it is. They're like, "What movie is this?" They're like,
It's a zombie film.
It's screen unseen. You won't know. It's a love story."
I mean, you could
But
easily name it anything else. You could call it Biohazard. And next they could pull a like a Thunderbolts where they call it a New Avengers towards the end.
oh, that was terribly done. That was
Well,
bad.
yeah, no, I don't like that they revealed that a week after the movie's release. It's like, oh, so that's kind of a spoiler in itself. But I don't,
I feel it
but
was like I feel like it was like a few days after. It wasn't even
it was the
I,
weekend after. It was like they
yeah.
so but yeah, I don't know. That could have been a funny take on it.
Yeah, I just look, they're gonna keep making these movies. They're gonna keep getting new directors
Well,
and
I mean,
new,
it's
you know,
Sony, and Sony's the only one that's actually doing things right, in the filming business without getting their own streaming service. So they're the ones that are losing the less money in general. And so, and also they can make these movies for pockets of change.
that's true.
You give Zach Cregger, how much did weapons cost? Let me look that up real quick.
I'm gonna
Wep
guess $1 billion. Just kidding.
2025. No, I don't want the actual gun.
Oh my
Ugh.
goodness, that's crazy. Everybody's like, let's go look at Austin's YouTube history or YouTube search
It
or
costs
Google search history.
it cost him $38 million. So if you give him the same amount of money, and it would probably make slightly more money than weapons
I
on
mean,
its opening weekend.
slapping
That's
slapping on Resident Evil is going to make money. It just
well,
is.
it the franchise has been damped in the in the film industry, but you also have, but if you attach a good director to it like Zach Cregger, and actually if it comes out after Resident Evil 9,
Okay.
and turns out Resident Evil 9 to be really good, then
It could do well.
it could do really well. Because
Yeah,
like the last Resident Evil
I
film,
didn't
if
think
we
about that.
let's take a look.
Grab more water, everybody. All right.
Welcome
No,
to Rec City.
I
Box
definitely think
office.
I definitely think that is one of those things where like
Okay, that's
you
actually not very
plan
good.
you plan for like this incredible like, oh, Resident Evil is going to be great, or this film is going to be great. And then they're like, oh yeah, this is a good entry into the universe. It's going to unlock new potential.
Yeah,
Like, well, it's a new direction. And then, everybody knows the story.
that's Warner
Oh,
Bros.' speech for each DC universe that
oh
they
my
reboot.
goodness. Oh, they're like, it'll be so good. It'll be the next great this. And then everybody goes and watches it and they're like,
This is
do we watch
garbage.
this? Yeah, do we watch the same movie?
It's
Like, is this
this
this?
is who wants Superman to be brooding and snap someone's neck? But
I do. No, I'm
uh,
just kidding.
well, the last Resident Evil film made $41 million worldwide, so that's actually terrible. But I mean, like, what was the
I was
budget?
gonna say, I was like, that's not that good. But I
But
mean,
it depends on the budget as well. The budget was $25 million, so technically it almost broke even if you really think about it. But if it made $41 million with a director who is shit, um,
oh my goodness,
put a
that poor
good
director.
put a good director attached to the project, and have the movie come out after a great game, hopefully a great game. That's easily like times two
You know who they
worldwide.
need to hire? I
James
already know who
Gunn.
they. I was thinking Zack Schneider.
He already did a zombie film and it was terrible.
No, that's exactly. We need to give him another opportunity. Come on, everybody. If
The
if you're with
Snyder
me,
cult will be like, that movie was actually great. All right, Austin, you don't understand the lore of these zombies. freaking
I
baby
think
zombies.
everybody just needs to agree with me. So I think everybody should drop in the chat that we need to get Zack Schneider to do a movie like that. I really do. And
And you know
they
what
need to
they should actually
dedicate it
do?
to
They should
Austin.
confuse him with Snyder,
Oh,
or not Robert Snyder, Rob Snyder. Just confuse them. It's like, hey, we got Zack Snyder, and walks in with Rob Snyder. It's like, hey guys, like, what? You said Snyder, right? No,
they're
no.
like, wait, the comedian guy? Just kidding. They're like, okay, sounds good. I mean, at this point, I think that Disney should just do that because all their films are jokes anyway. So,
See,
I mean,
even Zack Snyder's bad that he can't even make a Star Wars film for Disney. He's that bad
they're
that
like, they're like,
we would
we're
rather take
so sorry.
we would
We
rather
can't
take
use you.
we would rather take the Acolyte and Ryan Johnson over you. So just
Oh, the
no.
Acolyte. I went back and watched some of the, excuse me. Uh, I went back and watched some of the episodes for fun. And everybody, man,
That's
if you
how's that
want a
fun?
good
That's
laugh,
torture.
oh my goodness, I laughed so
There's
hard.
pronouns in Star Wars somehow. I don't get it.
Oh,
It's
I
like
just I just
the
zoomed past that part. I was too busy watching
the joke
like
doesn't make any sense.
that guy's neck gets snapped, that lady died,
The
one person got
show
turned
the
into a
show
shish kebab.
Yeah, like that show was enjoyable for like 5 minutes with that whole fighting scene, and next it was immediately done. It's just like,
Yeah,
oh, so and next we
so
got,
good.
I don't know, washing show with the Sith washing himself. I don't. NX her NX the our hero looking at his thong, and I'm like, what, really? This is what we're doing?
Oh
She's
my
hitting on
goodness.
him. All right,
She
cool.
was attracted to the power of darkness. That was
Sure,
so
she
good.
was. Sure, she got Kyle Rin. All right, it was the Rey moment from The Last Jedi where she saw him with no shirt on. It was like, I gotta climb that mountain.
Sacrifice. I know.
I don't know. So I don't know. Let us know your guys' thoughts on this. I hope it's good. I like Zach Cregger, even though I was disappointed with weapons. Like I said in
I
that
had a
review,
feeling. I had a feeling that you were going to say that. I was like, I was waiting for you to mention it because I was like, he's definitely going to mention weapons. Everybody,
that
I know Austin too well. You just have to
not to really
say,
enjoy it.
yeah, I had a feeling that you were going to be maybe in the crowd that thought it wasn't the best.
Like, I wanted to love it, but the film just didn't add anything really. And
Yeah.
it has this looping story to it that killed the momentum that the film had going for it. So yeah,
Like it didn't like bring it, yeah, to, I'll have to go see it. I'm definitely going to go see it
yeah, I'm curious to hear your thoughts when we do next month's episode.
for sure.
Um, but yeah, it's not going to be on my top 10 best list of films this year. So as
You know, it
well,
will be.
not Sinners. So I'm gonna have a lot of people upset with me this year. It's like, how come Sinner's not the best film of the year, and how come Weapons is not the best horror film of the year? They're just
Easy.
not.
I think that we should definitely put Snow White top five. I mean, that was just so immaculately good. And then we can also put How to Train Your Dragon. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
we
it's not
should just pick
surprising
those.
that Universal made a better remake with their first film than Disney. I mean, I didn't love How to Train Your
Seriously,
Dragon,
though.
but it was better. That's not really saying much. It's
I mean, that's like saying that a 10-foot walk is worse than a 9-foot walk, or I'm sorry, excuse me, or vice versa. You're like, what? They're the same thing. It just, I think it would have been the same,
yeah.
honestly. Yeah.
So let us know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below on this matter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see the full-on podcast, I'll leave a link in the description below. And you guys can also check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you guys want to, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the topics as well. So leave a comment on it. And if you guys are new to the channel and you guys enjoyed what you saw,
hit that subscribe button because we have a lot of other stuff on the channel. As a reminder, this is a monthly upload on the Big Talk with Austin, and this will also give you guys the opportunity to submit some topics to us that happen throughout the month. So if you guys want to do that, go check me out on Twitter and follow me there. Tag me whenever something interesting pops up that is movie reviews, movie TV shows, any like pop culture related type of stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next review. Bye, guys.